I'm Ryan McRae and I review books, and today we're talking about The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I love this book. It came out in 2019. I had been introduced to R.F. Kuang by her great book Babel, which I've got a video about here. This is a slow burn, but it picks up about 60 pages in, and I want to tell you about it. This is about Rin, who grows up as a war orphan, and she is broke. She is in poverty in this reimagined 20th century Chinese world. She wants to get out of her terrible, terrible village before she gets married off. So she applies for the Sin Guard, which is this huge war academy where they train generals and nobles in the art of war. And she wants to get in, and no one believes in her. She takes the test, and spoiler alert, she gets in. And now she is at Singard trying to figure out where she belongs, what she should be in. And she would think that, she's in the school, she earned her way in, that everyone would just love and appreciate her. They do not. She faces a lot of racism. She faces a lot of classism. She is banned from the house that she wants to be a part of, the skill she wants to learn. She meets a teacher who picks up on her strangeness, her unique qualities, and trains her in lore, the ability to commune with the gods and use their power. And no one believes in her first, and she discovers that this lore, this ancient shamanism, is real. And as she is studying it, war breaks out, and everyone, the school is shut down, and everyone goes back to their families except her. And she is recruited into a secret cabal of shamans to win the third Poppy War. Once she discovers her abilities, I was pretty gripped. She's kind of muddling around, but she comes into her own, and her powers have to give her a choice. Is she going to use them and eventually burn out as just this conduit of the gods? Is she going to be wise and use them sparingly, but will vengeance for what this war is bringing to her people, really commit her to do atrocious things? Or will she turn and do better things with her newfound powers and her newfound comrades and possibly someone she loves? I thought this was a great book. It's a series. And so this is the first one of the Poppy War series. And it really got me thinking just about, hey, when someone gets powers, they can use them for vengeance, especially in war. So when I think of Harry Potter, really you're not in a wartime situation until the end of those books where everything kind of tips and goes off. This one, it's a good middle of the page where war breaks, and it really follows the cost of war, what people go through, how we should think about war, and especially if we can use magic or if we can't. And so it really explores what war is about. Would you use your powers for good? Would you suppress them so that innocents aren't hurt? What is the cost of war? She does not hold back. There are atrocities in this book. There are things that people do in the sake of war that are just terrible. And so this really had me gripped, and there's just some fantastic world building. There's not a lot of info dumping where she's like, let me tell you about, a chapter on this. Nope. R.F. Kuang has this ability to drip in world building just as you need it, and it keeps a really great pace. I'm about a third way through the second book, The Dragon Republic. I'm enjoying that. It starts off kind of where there's a lot of intro, a lot of, hey, this is what's going on, setup. But I know about a third of the way of the book, maybe a fourth, it's going to really kick off. That is R.F. Kuang's style. So if you're looking for a great book, wonderful world building, magic, but the cost of magic in a time of war, she does a fantastic job with this. So I highly recommend The Poppy War. And if you're looking for more books to love, all you have to do is sign up for my newsletter. The link is down below, and I'll send you my top 10 fantasy books of all time. That way you've always got a book to grab and a book to enjoy. So sign up for that newsletter below. I'd appreciate it. And even if you like this video, just like and subscribe. That's cool too. So that is about all I have. I'm Ryan McCray. I'm a voracious reader, hopeful writer, and I will talk to you soon. Grab the Poppy War. Thanks.